Hi guys, it is, what day is it? I don't know, I don't even know what day of the week it is. I think it's Thursday. It is Thursday because my Farrie's here. It's Thursday and I am heading out on my old mate PK. So I obviously don't need to introduce you to him because you all know him well and I know him well too. He's not in a hurry, so we're just giving him a snack. And so how I feel about PK, and this is the third time I've had him now, and it's nice to actually see the changes in him, and he's definitely looks more like a horse. In the past, he's sort of been a bit of a barrel with legs sticking out the bottom, and just a bit sort of roly-poly and ponyish. But he's certainly matured into a horse now. There's plenty of length from his ears to his tail. And he's scopy probably just describes him. He's a lot more scopy. He looks like a horse. And he's always been flat and roly-poly in front because his in front of the wither's been pushed down. But he has actually popped up in the wither, so he does have a little bit of a wither now. So I'd say he's sort of a lot more mature, which you'd imagine you're going to get another good prep out of him now the maturity set in. I thought he went very well last prep. I couldn't believe the day that he ran second at Moonee Valley over, I think it was the 1200, because he looked like he couldn't keep up. He sort of began well, then went back through the field very, very quickly. Couldn't keep up. His little legs were going 100 miles an hour. And then all of a sudden they straighten up and run home. PK comes flashing home, just gets beat and runs second. I mean, on ability he could have won, but he just looked like he was gone. That he was just running off his feet, that he was looking for further ground. And, that was a massive effort for a track like Moonee Valley too, because they don't make any ground. So he sort of, I reckon he had a bit of a hit-miss type of preparation. I think obviously he got his win and then he had his city placings and stuff like that, and then he ran in a few quite fine sort of types of races, and I honestly think 1400 in the city he should be winning one of those city races this preparation. And but again, that's only my opinion. He's my little mate. I'm more than happy to have him here. He rides like he's got a little bit of wear and tear now. He's a little bit shufflier in front. He's not unsound feeling, but he's just a little bit shorter striding. And obviously, because he's a colt and stuff, they got a bit of weight on his legs and stuff. So he's going to be feeling the ground a bit and stuff like that too. But that's that's just racing. He is now a raced 3-year-old colt, so he's going to have wear and tear, isn't he? Oh, you're looking at the cows, PK. Don't worry about them. They're not going to get you. So he's been here for 3 weeks today, and so he's going to start going to the track next week. He'll go for a slow look around. I know he'll be well behaved, but he can still have just a nice look around. Stop shying. Before he goes and starts his fast work, so he'll be off and ready. He's quite sprightly. He spelled a bit light, but I know Darren Dance said that Darren Weir wanted the colts to be not too heavy, so he came and he wasn't too heavy, but he was shiny and healthy. He was actually a little bit crooked for a couple of days, which I think he would have got in the voice update, because he wasn't eating, and PK loves his food, so for him to come here and not eat for 2 days, I knew he was definitely unwell. And that's a good thing about knowing the horses from the past, because you just know, PK doesn't eat, PK's not well. So, but anyway, only a couple of days and he was back on his food, and he's really well. So he's still not that colty. He has a chat every now and again when there's another horse around, but not a lot. He's pretty happy just to come out and do his job. He's still got that fabulous temperament. And now he's a bit scopier in his type. He doesn't look as heavy on himself as what he used to, because I know he used to work a bit on the forehand and a bit low down in front, whereas he's come up in the front end and he carries himself more up in the front too, which is great. So they're my observations of the PK. Come on, old mate. So he's very shiny and healthy. He's putting on some weight now, but I too will monitor it so that he's not too heavy. I absolutely respect what the information I get given about whether Darren Weir doesn't want them too heavy, because as you know, I like to feed them, and so but at the same time I like to have them going into him in the condition that he wants them, and I don't want them breaking down just because I had them too fat either. I'm on PK. So PK's up the top in the yard. He actually shares a yard. It's divided with a bit of white tape, hot wire, with another Command 3-year-old, Captain Harry. So it's interesting having two Command 3-year-old colts together, and they're both really nice tempered. Really nice tempered. So as you can see, PIQUE just comes out and does his job. He says, I've been here a million times. No big deal. Shy every now and again. So I'm not going to work him too hard today. I'm just giving you a bit of video of him. So he'll just go halfway down the hill, turn around, canter back up again, and then I'll probably just switch you off, because you can see he's well, he's happy, he's good in the hand, he's straight. I haven't had a fight with him about anything. He's just moved right in like he never left. And that's credit to Darren Weir's guys too, whoever rides them, because he never comes back being a handful to ride, bad in the mouth or anything like that. So they obviously enjoy riding him too, because he comes back a gentleman, and I like it. I like it a lot. Come on, PIQUE. Come on, you little wide-eyed monster. So I'll give you a quick look at him if he'll stand, which he will, because he likes standing. There's the PIQUE. So you can see he's not bad. He's still got a bit of racing lines in his muscles back there towards his tail. I'd like him a little bit bigger, but I don't want him heavy. But he hasn't had his teeth done yet. Normally I get them done in the first week, but I sort of actually thought that ATB had got them done, because they have been doing a few at the farm. But I actually rang the office through the week, and they said that they hadn't been done. So Paul Campbell's coming tomorrow to do PIQUE, Artisano and Captain Harry. So they all missed the boat for some reason. So he'll get a bit more out of his food after his teeth are done. So you can see he's intelligent, his ears are pricked, he's just happy doing his work. Bit noisy in the wind coming up the hill here, but he was noisy in the wind last time. He had pimples last time, if I remember rightly, because we had him scoped. And he was put on some antibiotics to clear them up, a immaturity thing. So he has a little bit of a whistle noise when he canters up the hill, but that'd be just lack of fitness more than anything. He's a good boy. PIQUE's a very good boy. I usually leave him till last. He and Captain Harry get ridden last and second last, because they're the nicest horses to ride, in the sense that, like I've got 9 in work, so he's number 9 for the day. It's probably close to 2:45, 3 o'clock now, and you can let your guard down a little bit on these two fellas, because they're just not a handful. They're just honest and sweet, and it's nice. So they still come out and do their work, but Christina doesn't have to hang on like she's riding a bucking bronco or anything like that, because these guys are certainly not that. They're just nice, kind, honest, good-tempered, willing horses. PIQUE doesn't think about these colts. I think he's actually better now than he was last prep, because I thought he was a touch colty last prep, but he's certainly not this prep at all. He's just a little professional. And it's good, as long as they stay like that and they're not too heavy for themselves. You get a little bit of added testosterone, which definitely helps when it comes to performance, as long as they can keep it all together. And he's going to start shying now, because he's very frightened of the 2 logs down here for some reason. It's the only thing that he gives me a bit of stick about. It's just here. Come on. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. That was honest. He's actually had a smack across the bum for it in the past, because he wants to put the brakes on at it. So it's the only thing he's scared of. So now I think he's just scared that he's going to get a smack on the bum rather than actually at the logs. Across the thing. Come on. Good boy. But he's entitled to have a shy. At least he doesn't shy like his sister, Ralve. She was a shocker. Oh, cows. He's going to see these cows in a minute. Oh, see? Oh, PIQUE. Nearly the same colour as you. Oh. But, he's just a ripper. He knows the cows are there, but he doesn't really alter himself. That's why I love these sort of guys. Come on. Be brave. Good boy. Good boy. Come on. Good boy. So he's in good shape. His action's just it's okay, I'm not wrapped with his action, to be honest with you. Although I don't think he's lame, sore or anything like that. It's a bit short and a bit stabby into the ground. So, the sooner he gets and on the sand probably the better for him. He's a good boy. But it'll just be a bit of maintenance and stuff at the other end, but they've got water walkers and swimming pools and stuff like that. And I think I actually have seen photos of him in the pool, so I think they do use the swimming pool quite a lot for him, and that's perfect. That would suit him just fine, wouldn't it? PK the fish, you're a good boy. So anyway, that's PK. I'll give you a video of when he's at the track, probably in 2 or 3 weeks' time. So yeah, pleasure to have him back. Thanks guys. Have a good weekend. Bye.